What's up, you guys? It's Lawrence from Sim Coaches. I want to welcome you back to the channel. Today's a beautiful day. Man, so happy today. Woke up in a great mood. There's a whole lot going on in the shop, and you guys have asked us a couple times to do more videos of showing you guys what's actually going on, see everybody at the machines and just working and seeing how we all work and how we all get along. It's a great day, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to walk you guys through it. I'm going to show you everything that's going on. We're pretty busy out there actually in the day. A lot of stuff going on, and everybody's working pretty hard. Now, I gotta warn you, with all the machines running inside of the shop, it could get pretty loud. It could have quite a bit of background noise. I've never actually done this, or I've kind of shied away from doing this a lot of the time to make sure the audio is good. But today, we're gonna test it. We're gonna see what it's like. So I'm gonna walk into the shop right now. There's the fans on, the machines are running. People have their power tools going on and whatnot. But we're gonna stop by. I'm gonna show you everything that everybody's doing. Yeah, we're gonna have a great time. So let's get into it. All right, so let's go ahead and walk around. I'll kind of show you guys everything that everyone's working on. And show you guys the machines when these things are actually running and they're going through material, what it looks like. The first machine that we have right here, this is the Doosan. This is our newest machine that we have at the shop. And this guy really is like a powerhouse. I mean, it goes through, it does so much jobs so quick. But it's pretty cool seeing what it looks like. What's up, you guys? It's Lawrence. I'm taking a quick break from your video because it's super important to me that I tell you guys that, you know, if you're struggling on the simulator, maybe things aren't going the way that you planned. A lot of cases and a lot of times, it's just little simple tweaks that you make, whether it's to your simulator, your hardware, or maybe even just your driving, that basically makes the entire change in your sim racing career. So I wanted to throw the offer out there. If you guys need any kind of help, you have questions about hardware, you need anything, then you can shoot me a text. My cell phone number is 702-246-2295. Shoot me a text, feel comfortable doing it. That's why I put this out here for you guys, so that I can help you. Anything that you need, just let me know, and we'll make it happen. We'll get you guys out on the track and make it easier, make it more fun, and really let you guys compete at the highest level that you possibly can, because who doesn't like winning, right? Winning is just the best thing ever. So shoot me a text at 702-246-2295 if you need any help on your simulator, or if you want to hear some special deals that we have on our hardware. All right, let's get back to the video. This is the controller that controls the machine, and then that's the inside of the machine right there. Now, the reason why the Doosan is actually so cool is because it has two compartments in the machine. If you guys actually look inside there, you can see that thing in the middle. That's called a tombstone, and it has all the jaws that hold the material. And there's a tombstone on inside of this portion of the machine, but if we walk around over here to the other side, you guys can actually see there's a second tombstone in this side of the machine. And the reason why this is so really valuable is because you can actually have things set up in this side of the machine right here on that tombstone. You can it's almost like you're preloading, you're getting ready for jobs, and while that tombstone inside the machine is working. So in theory, this machine can actually run 24 hours a day without ever stopping. Like literally, when it finishes the tombstone inside, it'll then change the tables, and then this tombstone here will go to the inside of the machine. The one that's on the inside will come right here, and it literally would just keep on running. As long as somebody's standing here, able to, you know, load more material, take the parts off, and do all those kinds of things, it actually doesn't have to really stop. Austin is over here. Let's go say what's up to Austin. Austin is running the Haas. What's up, Austin? Austin's got the Haas ripping right now, and with it ripping, actually, it's awfully difficult to see inside of the windows here. You can see the coolant's running, but this one actually is doing some plastic parts. There's these plastic bits right here that are getting machined. I don't actually 100% know what these are all for, but yeah, that's what Austin's ripping. He's going through a bunch of those, and he's making it happen. That's always really that's really cool. Austin works his ass off, honestly. Look at this guy. He's over here at this machine getting this one set up. He's over there keeping that machine running. He's making top hats for brake rotors. I mean, this guy doesn't stop. He's a badass, absolute savage, an absolute unit. We love having Austin on the team. I'm kind of in like a little bit of a, I don't know why I walked back here, but I did. Let me walk back over this way. Haas, the lathe is running right now. The lathe is actually fixed. It's working. It's getting machine or the cylinders done, so you guys can see what that looks like. Again, can't really see in there a whole lot with the coolant, but there you go. You can see it kind of changing tools. When it finishes things up, it actually kicks it off into this tray. So you guys can actually see that's what our cylinders look like before they get anodized. There they are. This is the front half. Now it still has to go on the what is it called? The mills, because we have to make the hole right here for the front face. You can see that doesn't have the hole all the way through. So it's still gonna have to make its way onto the mill to finish that part of the operation, that part of the job. But we're making a ton of them. We actually have enough material here now to make, oh, I don't know, is 300 complete cylinders, so a lot of them. We're not gonna run out of cylinders now for a long time. We're doing that because the lathe is working right now. So while it's working, we might as well just load up on all the parts. Now, this is something that I showed you guys in the last video, but I didn't really go a whole lot of detail into it, and it's extremely exciting. We are actually making go-kart sims. This is something that we're actually gonna focus on. We're gonna offer these as a product for you guys. You know, a lot of you guys have little kids, you got little kiddos that maybe they race go-karts in real life, just like I did when I was a little kid. And you know, even if you race go-karts, you still can't get out to the racetrack every single day. It's just not possible. The go-kart tracks are not open all the time. Generally, they're just open on like Saturdays, right? So what we're doing here is we're actually creating a go-kart sim that's really low cost, so that you guys can get a simulator for your sons or your daughters or the little kids that you guys have in racing, so that they can be practicing just like you for the simulator. So Brad right now is actually getting this thing all buttoned up. He's gotten pretty far on it, even just from yesterday. So I'll show you guys how far along we actually are. There's Brad right there. Brad is the newest member of our team. We absolutely love having Brad. Great energy he has. This is the go-kart sim. You can see we're even adding the billet monitor mounts. It's gonna have a widescreen on it. We have to mount that seat. We're gonna put it on sliders so that the kids, you know, of all different lengths will be able to reach. We're gonna put our load cell pedals on over here. It has a SimuCube Sport right here in the middle, and you can see the way that it's mounted, it'll be right between your legs. Now, we'll probably adjust the angle of it a little bit, and we'll also adjust the height. We just have it there right now so that we can confirm that, you know, it all bolts up, it all looks nice. So that's the go-kart sim, man. This thing is, we're really excited about this because having an option for little kids that is quite a bit cheaper than, you know, just a full-size simulator like this one, that's gonna be massive, you know? Having something that we could offer to little kids so that they can practice, they can be on the simulator, they can be side by side with you, even racing on iRacing if you wanted to, honestly. It's great, it's a great option. Now, I'm going to actually run into the office right now, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the stuff that we're looking at with Elijah. Elijah today, we're really working hard on getting the steering wheel ready, getting the steering wheel produced. There's been a lot of roadblocks that we've run into when it comes to the steering wheel, things that we've had to try to figure out, try to change, and of course, just like any other product that we work on, we have run into problems, right? That's basically how everything works. But Elijah's been working his butt off, basically making sure that you know, it all works right. Elijah's been working on this for, I don't know, it's been a couple months now at this point, changing things, tweaking things, testing things even, looking at some of the different problems that are out there on the market and how we can make sure that our steering wheel just does not have any of those. You know, really taking it to another level. Our focus on the steering wheel was not just to build a steering wheel for you guys, because it's fairly easy just to build another steering wheel like what's out there on the market. But we were very well aware of some of the other problems that the steering wheels that are currently on the market have. And so our entire goal with this steering wheel was just making sure that we were able to basically clear up all of those issues and provide you guys with a really high quality product that will not have any of those problems. So you guys have to say hi to Elijah first before he'll actually even before he'll even entertain showing you anything. What's up, Elijah?
What's going on, man?
How you guys like that haircut? That dude's cracking with that haircut, huh? Let me tell you guys a little secret about Elijah's haircut, okay? Elijah actually cuts his own hair. That's super crazy. If I were to cut my own hair, it would just not look right. I'd be all scroungy and whatnot. So yeah, all right, now I'm gonna show you guys the steering wheel, but here's the thing. You gotta keep this a secret, all right? This cannot leave this video, or you gotta keep it on YouTube. This is a secret between us. I'm trusting you on this one. All right, you ready?
No leaks?
No leaks. Are we trusting them?
I'm leaking it.
Should we even do this?
Oh yeah. Wait, yeah, no. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Some of you guys have seen the steering wheel already, but this is the design. This is literally what we're going for. This is what we're going with. When you look at the wheel, man, it's gonna look beautiful. There's a lot of aesthetic things that we've worked on to make it just look absolutely flippin' amazing. On the front face right there, you guys can see we have, there's 3 encoders, and then on the very bottom is that funky switch. We have 8 buttons, and then there's the 2 rotary dials up there for your thumbs. Now, when you're looking at this steering wheel, there are no grips on it yet. We haven't actually finished the grips or designing the grips. If any of you guys know how to design grips really well, let us know. Reach on out to support@simcoaches.com. We'd appreciate some help there. But we've also included a lot of cool looking aesthetics that just makes it stand out from the others. Look at that back plate where everything sits, the way that the clutch paddles and the paddle shifters are all recessed into the plate. Dude, it's absolutely flippin' beautiful. This thing is wicked.
Actually, one of my favorite parts of my whole life.
Which part?
Just the recess. It's kind of sick.
Yeah, it's badass. Absolutely love that. Look at that thing. That's the back plate right there by itself. And you see it. Oh my God, it's so freaking cool. It gets me so hyped up every time I see this thing because yeah, I'm excited to actually deliver this to you guys. So that's the steering wheel. Now, we'll make a couple different videos. We'll talk about the steering wheel and how we innovated and made it so much different, because really, it's when you think about steering wheel, there's not a whole lot of different things that we could do with it, right? You could change the shape, you could change maybe the button layout, or you could add buttons, take buttons away. But all that stuff is actually really basic, right? Maybe doing 10 buttons instead of 8. That's just basic stuff. There's nothing really that cool about it. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to go even deeper than that. We're very well aware that one of the biggest issues that steering wheels out there on the market have right now is the fact that you'll be racing and it'll flicker. It'll turn on, it'll turn off. And it just won't stay 100% live the entire time that you guys are using it. So being aware of that issue, we didn't want to just release a steering wheel that would have the same exact problems as all the others, because it just doesn't feel right. It feels like there was something missing, a void there. And so we did a lot of research. I mean, a lot of research trying to figure out what it is that's causing this issue and how we can make sure that we didn't have it. And it wasn't until about, I don't know, 3 months ago actually that we came across what actually the piece is that all the other manufacturers are missing. And yeah, we came across it and we're 100% certain that we've fixed the problem, that we've figured out what it is, and we're gonna solve it. So we're gonna deliver to you guys the very first formula wheel or even steering wheel for sim racing that has an LCD with all the LEDs that can be at 100% brightness, that'll work 100% of the time and won't turn off while you guys are racing. And I can't tell you how exciting that is. It's absolutely awesome. So you guys are gonna absolutely love it. It's gonna be cool. And yeah, we'll have a lot more information about the steering wheel, when we're gonna release it, how we'll release it, and all that, because we will have a limited quantity available of these in the very beginning. We're not gonna just put a bunch of them out there on the market. We're gonna start off with a small quantity, and then from there, we'll just kind of increase the quantities from that point forward. So the small group of drivers that will be able to have the steering wheel in the very beginning, it's gonna be great. You guys are absolutely love it, and we're gonna make sure that we over deliver for you guys, so that, you know, it just becomes the piece of your sim that you just love, that you love so much. The amount of excitement and questions and comments that we've gotten about the steering wheel already, it's kind of shown us and proved to us that it's very possible actually that the steering wheel will become our biggest selling product even in the first year. We do expect for the steering wheel to be a very popular product. We expect for it to be something that gets talked about a lot. And we even actually expect for in the first year of the steering wheel to actually outsell the pedals. A big reason for that though really is because when you think about like steering wheels and pedals, drivers in the sim racing world, they buy multiple steering wheels, you know, for their simulator for multiple reasons. Sometimes it's because drivers just love the way that the wheels look. You know, it looks like a piece of art that you could put on your wall. Other times, you know, drivers just want different wheels for different disciplines. So there's a lot of different reasons why drivers have multiple wheels, but in almost all cases, nobody has multiple sets of pedals, right? You don't like hang your pedals over there on the wall. You only have the one set of pedals that are on your simulator. And sometimes drivers find pedals that they like. And in some cases, it's not the SimCoach's pedals. You know, you might like some of the other brands already, and you might not want to upgrade to SimCoach's pedals. But when it comes to a steering wheel, multiple drivers have multiple steering wheels for multiple different disciplines, or even just for the art aspect of it, because they're just so beautiful. They look great, and they're so easy to hang up on your wall, right? So having multiple steering wheels is a very common thing inside of our world, as you guys probably know. So yeah, we're really excited for the steering wheel. We're really excited for it because it has big potential to even just grow the SimCoach's company to the next level. And as I've been very vocal with you guys, as we continue to grow and get to more levels, we're gonna hire more people inside this building. We're gonna get software engineers, we'll get more designers, we'll get more hands to build stuff. We'll fill all these voids that we currently have, and that's actually what's gonna excel us to the next, to bring us where we wanna be. Later on this week, I'm gonna publish a video where I'm gonna actually tell you guys what the goals of SimCoach's is. Because at this point, you guys might see SimCoach's and think that we're just gonna be a hardware manufacturer. When in reality, we're not gonna stop at hardware. Hardware is a great thing, it's fun, it's really, it's part of what started SimCoach's, but that's not the end goal. The end goal isn't just to stop at hardware. Hardware is just a part of the stepping blocks that'll take us to the end goal and where we wanna be. So yeah, releasing more hardware for you guys is really important to us right now. And really giving you guys just the high quality products that we've always been is a priority right now. Now today, we're still missing a couple people here in the shop. We have a lot of guys that go to college still, they're in school, which is awesome. We really enjoyed it. You know, continuing the education, always trying to learn more, it's very highly valued. So a lot of them are actually out at school right now. We're missing Giselle, we're missing Diego. Lance is out there off to the side having some lunch. So I couldn't show you actually what all they are working on. But in some of the following videos, I'll actually show you guys, I'll show you guys more about Diego and Giselle and Lance, and we'll walk past them. It's really important for me, for you guys actually to know the team and the guys that are all behind all these products, because I want you to have a connection with us. I don't want you guys just to think that we're just a business or a company, or you guys don't mean a lot to us, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. You know, I've been very vocal about it, but in the very beginning, the journey of sim coaches, we were known as the scam company. People talked very bad about us online. And it was pretty rough actually in the first 4 or 5 months. And there were a lot of times where we were like, man, should we even do this? Nobody even likes us. Nobody even wants to trust in us. And I'm very happy for you guys that trusted us in the very beginning, because if it wasn't for you guys actually buying our products and not listening to some of the noise, we actually wouldn't have been here today. We would have given up, you know, a year and a half ago, just because we didn't actually think that this thing was gonna be possible. So a lot of the credit and almost all the success that we have really is because of you guys trusting in us and constantly actually spreading our word, spreading our name out there on the internet. It's really helped us out a whole lot. So I want to thank you guys. Thanks for doing that. Look at that, Austin just working his ass off as always. Love this guy, man. He's always working his butt off. It's crazy. So I know yesterday I said that we're going to do a couple of you know, longer form videos, and there's a big reason for that. You know, with YouTube, the way that it works really off of a couple different metrics. Watch time is super important, subscriber amount is super important, how people actually find your videos is super important. But being aware of these things, we're gonna upload longer video content for you guys, so that, you know, there is an opportunity for us to basically raise the watch time that all of our videos have. That in turn basically tells YouTube that we're a really important channel. People are interested in what we're doing, and then they show our videos out to more people. More people see them and they learn about sim coaches, and then yeah, the name just gets out there more and more and more. This has been pretty helpful actually in the last couple weeks. Some of you guys have seen the text me ads that I put in all of our videos. You guys have been texting me, blowing up my phone. I absolutely love it. Asking me questions about tips, how you can be faster on the track, maybe tips about equipment on your simulator, things that you could change in your simulator, how you could tweak little things, you know, just to make it more enjoyable for you. And that's everything that we wanted. Any questions that you guys have, you know, you can always text me, and I'll answer. I'll answer as fast as I can as well. So don't be shy, shoot me a text. That is my personal cell phone that it comes to. So I see every single thing that comes through that text line. If you need the number, it's 702-246-2295. You know, even if you just want to say hi, you're like, hey dude, have a great day. Man, I love that stuff. So yeah, shoot me a text, let me know anything that you guys need. And we're always here to help. We're here to help first, okay? That's super important. Look at that. It's putting on the widescreen mount that's going to be for the go-kart sim. Ah! It's gonna be so sick. This is actually the center bar that will go on there in the middle, and that'll actually hold the widescreen. We're gonna end up putting an Asus 49-inch ultra wide on this. And as we get a little bit further along, I'll actually show you guys what that looks like, because I'm pretty positive it's gonna look pretty badass. It's gonna look pretty freaking sweet. So yeah, that's super exciting. So for today, I'm kind of running out of things to show you guys, talk to you guys about. I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. I'm gonna let you go back to what you were doing. I wanna appreciate you guys. If you're listening to this right now, I appreciate you sticking around for as long as you did. Make sure you leave me a comment down there. Tell me what you're up to. Maybe products you wanna see, things that you wanna see that we're doing, all this kind of stuff. Give me ideas for content that we could film for YouTube, because yeah, we're going heavy, we're going hard on uploading one video a day. And yeah, so you guys giving me some kind of ideas will be super helpful as I get to the point where my brain just can't actually think of ideas anymore. So with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Anything you guys need, don't hesitate to reach out. Join our Discord, the Sim Coaches Drivers Lounge. You can join that at discord.gg/simcoaches. When you jump in there, say what's up, tell us that you came from YouTube. And yeah, there's a lot of cool people in there. A lot of people that are willing to help you and kind of steer you in the right direction for sim racing. Even guys that, you know, if you just want to jump inside of a race, there's so many guys in there that are always hosting races and whatnot. So with that, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. And yeah, enjoy yourself. Peace out.